Okay, I thought I would make a quick video here about ground rents in Baltimore. So ground rent is kind of this ancient bureaucratic type of fee that people were able to create if they owned land upon which a house was built. So basically in Baltimore, you could own a house, but you might not own the land underneath it. Thus, you might be paying a ground rent. And in this case, and I'm showing you right here, this is one property, has a ground rent and then a sub-ground rent. So basically two individuals actually own the land and the land underneath the land, and they bill me once every 3 to 6 months. The one thing you should remember about ground rent is one, they can't take your property if you don't pay the ground rent, although they can level lots of late fees on you to the point where you might want to just sell the property instead of dealing with it. Another thing you might want to remember about ground rent is that you are not responsible for finding out who owns the ground rent, and you're not responsible for reaching out to get the ground rent bill. They have to reach out to you and they have to send you the bill, otherwise you are not responsible. And here's another example of a ground rent on another property that I own. And in this case, you can see they tacked on a late fee that's actually more than the actual ground rent that I owe. So I missed two ground rent payments of $30. And so my reward for that was that they provided a late fee of $95. And in this case, an actual law firm reached out to me for that $95. So again, if you are buying properties in Baltimore, just beware of the ground rent. And if you are going to buy one, usually people buy one at an auction, or they might buy it at an online auction, if not an in-person auction. Look to see if there's a ground rent. And if you can, just avoid properties with ground rent, and unless you're getting a fantastic deal.